frozen.
You're good now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Today's lesson is going to be decimals and their place value. Go ahead and put today's date up here in the top corner. Make sure that you have copied the heading, decimals and place value, into your notebook so that everybody's looks the same. Okay, you guys should already know a lot about decimals, and a lot of the times when you see them, such as 7.6, you know that's a decimal because it has a decimal point in it. What you need to know are the different parts of this actual number. On this side is the whole number. That means that I have 7 whole something. 7 whole dollars. I ate 7 whole cookies. 7 something. On the other side, now we're talking about a part of a whole. This is where the place value becomes really, really, really important. Make sure in your notes that you're copying everything that I am writing down. The next thing I'm going to want you to do is you're going to make a chart to show place value for the decimals. So you're going to turn your paper, and we're going to start with thousands. Be really careful with your spelling. This ends in DS. We're going to have hundreds. Again, ends in DS. Tens. Ones. If I'm going too fast, remember you can pause the video. You can do it now and get caught up, or you can wait till I get done and then you can pause. Okay, then you're going to have a big decimal point. That's the end of the whole numbers. Once you go on this side of the decimal, you're going to have tenths, hundredths. You should be noticing a difference. I told you over here in the whole numbers, we ended with a DS. Look on this side. What are we ending with? You should notice that it's THS. Makes a complete difference. So we have tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Underneath each of these, go ahead and draw a little bit of a diagonal line. Then turn your paper and continue the lines going straight down. I like to go ahead and draw a line across just to help me separate. Now we're going to look at some numbers. You still need to be copying all of this down. So if I have a number that is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. I'm going to just fill in the chart. Notice here's the decimal. The decimal is going to come down no matter what. If we go over here, we are after the decimal. The other thing we're missing is right here. There should be a comma. So the way we would say this number is 6,000. Then we group these three numbers together. 543. The decimal, we always say the word and. Now's the tricky part. You look over here, you have 3 numbers. Put them all together. You have 217, and where did it stop? In the thousandths place. So you would write this number as 6,000, comma, 500, 43. Now I'm at the decimal. What do I want to write? And that is critically important. 217. And now I'm going to check my spelling. Thousandths. You do need to have that down in your notes. Okay, next we're going to write down a number. Let's start 1, comma, 2, 3, 4, decimal, 5, 6, 7. You got it? If not, push pause. Okay, now we're going to put some shapes around different numbers. What we're doing right now is the place where the number lives. This is kind of its address. Okay, so I want you to look, and I want you to put a circle around the number that is in the hundreds place. Circle around the hundreds. Put a square around the digit in the tenths place. A triangle around the number in the tens place. And then let's go ahead and do kind of like a bubbly, flowery cloud around the number in the thousandths place. Okay. What you should have had, 0 around the hundreds, is the 2. Square around the tenths. Remember, here's our TH. We look up here at the chart. There's TH. So I'm going to square around the number in the tenths place. That's the number right after the decimal. Put a triangle around the number in the tens, which is going to be our 3. And then put our bubbly cloud around the number in the thousandths, which you should have put that around the 7. Need to make sure that you realize place is where the number lives. Value is the digit or the number worth. So how much are those numbers worth? Here our 2 is in what place? The hundreds. So this 2 is worth 200. Now this is the value. Before it was the place. Where is it? Where does it live? That's the place. How much it's worth is its value. The 3 is worth 3 tenths, which we also know is 30. So really what you're doing is you take the number, so here it would be a 2. After it, before the decimal, you have 2 places, 1, 2. You turn those into zeros. On the other side, now we have a 5. Look up here into your chart. What place? It's in the tenths. So this is worth 5 tenths. Its value is 5 tenths. The 7 is 7 thousandths. Okay, quick review. Right here where it's a whole bunch of words, this is what is known as word form. Place is where the number lives. The value is how much the digit or the number is worth. Those are your notes for today. On to the back side of your paper. Yours won't be covered. Hopefully you didn't use marker. You're going to do your WSQ chart. That's what's taped or stapled to the front of your notebook. Okay, your W is where and what you saw, like where did you watch the video? When did you watch it? So you go ahead and fill this out. I'm not doing it with you. Summary, what did you learn? And question. You're going to go ahead and give me a question if you didn't understand something. If you did, then you can go ahead and come up with a problem for some of the other kids. Your WSQ should only take up about half of the paper. WSQ goes here. I want you to pause the video. I want you to go ahead and fill out your WSQ. When you get done, you're going to come back and you need to answer all of these questions. You do not need to copy them down today. You can number onto the bottom of the paper under your WSQ, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. You need to have them numbered right here underneath. If your answers can't be found, you're not going to get credit for them. Okay. Here again is the assignment that you need to have done when you come to class in the morning. Again, do not copy. Just number 1, tell me what the place of the underlined digit is. Same thing for number 2. Number 3, we changed to value. So 1 and 2 place, 3 and 4 value, number 5 word form. Make sure you don't forget this tomorrow.